Hello, my makeup loving friends. It has been another week, so that means we have another week's worth of new makeup to talk about. With me, I have the fabulous Tia from Tia's Makeup Time, and I also have Rebecca from Rebecca JU reporting for Beauty Duty. You know the drill. I'm going to leave their info down in the description box. They're wonderful, they're talented, and I adore them very, very much. We have some little general announcements to get into before we talk about the new releases. Lime Crime have actually given some statistics as to how they have been doing over the last year, and it does seem that they have made some improvements. They have, so I have all the info on screen, so it's nice to actually see they made a commitment and are actually doing something on it.
Good for them.
Yeah,
good for them.
I don't hate it. Other brands, you know the ones I'm talking about. Just saying, maybe you should take a leaf out of their book. You know, just
Hourglass.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the one that I was thinking of. The next thing then is for Sally. So for Sally are known for like their primers, skin stuff, and they kind of put an announcement on their Instagram saying, hey, we know we've been really quiet, but it's because we had a baby and we haven't bothered restocking anything, and we're not really sure we are going to restock anything or if we'll bother going back into business. Because
interesting.
Yeah, so they're kind of like, we had this business to grow together as a couple, and now we have a child, so this is our priority. So mazel tov.
Good for them.
Yeah, fair enough. And very last general announcement. I know this has nothing to do with beauty, but this made me very, very happy. I have talked about kind of issues around menstruation. Yes, that's right, menstruation in Ireland, and period poverty. And I really liked seeing that Lidl here in Ireland are the first major retailer in the world to offer free period products in stores nationwide to combat period poverty.
Good for them. Good for them.
Isn't that nice? All of these things are actually, our general announcements were nice things.
Yeah.
I'm like, yay, that's good. And now, essentially, I have to thank all of you guys for tagging me and stuff. My lordy, you are wonderful. So big thanks to Brianna, to Becky, Gillian, Ali, Anna, Shalina, Matty, Amy, Chris, Sue, Missy, Sarah, Annie, Manuela, Paula, Franca, Tony, Kim S, Christina, Gina, Kim H, Natalia, Laurie, Beth, Tiffany, Chrissy, Amina, Cheryl, Massa, Angela, Louise, Lauren, Heidi, Zara Louise, Kerry, Tess, Rebecca, Amy Louise, Tia, Callie, Kylie, Lucy, Shanna, Cairo, Daniela, Megs, and Brogan. Thank you very much. As per usual, you spot things that I don't. So, and you also kind of dictate what it is that we talk about. So thanks for that. You really have put together some interesting stuff for this week. So thank you. As per usual, huge thank you to my Patreons. You're awesome, and I very much appreciate your general existence. And we have a lot of birthdays this week. What happened 9 months ago? Weird stuff, it seems. We have to say happy birthday to Lucy, to Eve, to Christy, Rebecca, who is here, and to Callie. So
happy birthday.
Very happy birthday, guys. I hope you got spoiled. I know that we spoiled Rebecca.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I get more spoiling next week. My birthday is on Wednesday, the 28th of April. I'll be 29 years old. I know. Hard to believe when I look.
She's but a child. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Rebecca came up with the theme for this week, and it's smoky eye with a twist. Thanks, Rebecca. Of course, my Patreons took their own stab at it, and I have to say, I'm very angry with them and their talent yet again. God damn you all. I mean, that's all I have to say on that, really. Okay, so you guys have dictated what it is that we're talking about, and you've really put the dick into dictator there. So thanks so much, lads. Really appreciate it. The very first thing that we have to talk about, like, why do you do this to me? This is MAC. It's the squirt lip balm. I don't know why, but that word just makes you kind of go, don't like it. It's a weird word.
What?
It's a balm gloss hybrid, and they said it's a sheer honey shade. What sort of honey are they looking at? That is not.
What in the fresh hell is this?
That is clear gloss.
They've only made 1,000 of it. Good, absolute trash.
Apparently it has avocado oil in it as well. So like if you have any allergies or whatever to that, that won't be great for you.
I'm so confused. I
I
don't
think whoever
understand.
created this was confused. Were
Yeah.
they drunk?
Do you know what
Were
really
they-
annoyed me though? They were like sneak peeking and they were like showing those like chartreuse green, and I was like, yes, I'm
You
here.
have my attention.
I'm interested. And then they showed that. And I was like, how?
Squirt.
The
Who wants a
audacity.
squirt? Squirt. Lip
Mm.
gloss balm.
No, thank you.
Uh,
And
So
I'm normally the one to be like, what? Lip gloss? What? But this is just...
fresh hell. We then have pastel roses. So they have some new multichrome and opal multichrome pressed shadows and multichrome loose pigments. And they look very pretty.
yeah.
Some new single
Ooh.
shadows. And along with that, they have these, like I said, the opal multichrome shadows, and they can come in two forms. You can either have them as pressed powder or loose powder.
I like
And
the pigments,
Mm.
the Torosate and Lacerta.
Yeah.
Are so
Fireball looks good, and that's my kind of
pretty. It
shade.
looks like the Fireball looks like the Mars melter. This
It
one.
does. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I own that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't necessarily. I mean, this is a box full of like pigments and liquid shadows, so I'm not necessarily like looking for something else at the moment. If I was, pastel roses definitely, because they are pretty decent prices. So yeah, but like I'm not in the market. Just, I mean, to be fair, I'm always in the market for
Yeah,
loose
I
pigments.
might if I do an order, I might pick something up. I'm always like looking good pigments in those, but I'm trying to be a little bit on a no buy. I'm not making any promises, but I'm trying.
Next one then, got a lot of tags in this. This was Barry M. They have their Color Glide eyeshadow ones. So they're apparently matte finish eyeshadows, and they're available in 6 pastel colours, £3.99 each. I mean, I do think it's funny that they said pastel when one is like, well, 2 are quite brown, and I'm like, how is that pastel?
But the 4 of the other ones look pastel. I would like the bright colors, like the green, the purple, and the like light blue. I would love those.
I would
And
need to see them.
$3.99 each.
Yeah.
That is really affordable. I
would need to
this.
see them reviewed before I buy this, because I have major issue with liquid shadows. As much as I love the idea of being able to just do like a green quick, sort of thing, but I would need to be able to blend the edges.
I wouldn't
things
necessarily use those for that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So for me, they would be more like a liner, cut crease, that kind of a thing that you just pat on and maybe set with some eyeshadow. And even if you don't, like, you use like a pigment on top of that, and that's your base. And for $3.99, Rebecca, you could even buy one and try it yourself.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, but I mean, and we sell Barry M where I work as well.
Yeah.
So I'll see. If I was going to pick one up, I'd probably do the
purple,
green, or the purple.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's a lot of lip products, because we have NYX, and they have apparently reformulated their lip lingerie range, including the lip lingerie XXL matte liquid lipsticks. So they're apparently $9 each, and they're available in 24 colors. And
I'm interested.
I'm very interested.
I do have their old couple of the lingeries. They're quite drying. You can wear them if you like pat them on the lid, really like a thin layer and lip balm. And so if these are not as drying and they still are like matte, I'm interested. They have some pretty
really
colors
interested.
here also.
I would wear every single one of these colors. Is wearable for me. And normally something is way, way, way too pale. Yeah, well, I need to use a lip liner, fine. But actually, like, hello. And they're normally a good price, although NYX seem to have gotten a bit big for their boots recently. Like, if this is kept at, like, this will probably be, even though it's $9, it'll be £9. And actually, I feel like it's pretty reasonable, since Maybelline Super Matte inks are what, like £11. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I would probably buy a few. Yeah.
So on from that, we have another lip product, but this time it's from Hourglass, and they have their Velvet Story lip cream. So it's apparently a featherweight lip mousse that delivers a diffused, soft focus matte finish with a velvety texture for comfortable wear. And they come in 6 different shades, and they are $36. Now I've checked on the Hourglass site in the UK, and it's £35.
They're too expensive. Like for me, lip products I usually buy drugstore. I'm not the type of person who like splurge on lip products. I have a couple of high-end ones, but they're usually like gifted, or like I've got them second hand, like unused, or like that type of thing. I'm just not the type of person who would pay that much when you can get an eyeshadow palette on that price.
I am. But
I know.
I wouldn't spend any more than Charlotte Tilbury price on a lipstick. Hourglass, quite frankly, since we're already probably demonetized, can go themselves. I no longer want to see influencers that I like and enjoy talking about Hourglass and using Hourglass until because even here they show a darker skin tone. Come on now. Come on.
I mean, they show a darker skin tone, but can we also acknowledge that it is the lightest dark skin tone that I think you could probably get?
Yeah, come on. We can do better than this, no?
It's no effort.
And if these swatches are to be believed, none of these would work on a dark skin tone. So look yourself, Hourglass, try again.
Yeah. No, none of it is interesting though. Like
but it's same. Yeah. Like the colors aren't like they're nudes.
But can I also say it looks almost like they've duped themselves, because the shade Indulge and Pure, they look really similar. And it's like, well, you've come out with 6 shades. How did you do that?
And also Hint and Touch are almost the same, like different undertone, but
on the lips, you're not going to see much of a difference. Then this is confusing. This is from Inglot. So they have 6 new palettes, but the theme of them is really weird, because they're all like fruit themed. So there's like the Wanna Banana, the Sheen Tangerine, the Creech Peach, the Blurry Berry, Wink Pink, and Lily Vanilla. And none of them are really like colors that go with what it's called.
And also the packaging, I was like, this is Elf, this is Wet and Wild.
I really want to give Inglot a go, but these swatches ain't it. I can't tell anything by these dots. It's not for me.
Gun to the head, if I would have to choose, I would maybe do the Wink Pink.
Yeah, that's
what I have to choose one.
Wink Pink, maybe the Creech Peach. How is that peach?
Exactly. But the names of the palettes have nothing to do with the colors. One banana has like no yellows in it.
Yeah.
Have you seen a banana?
Well, it has like it has like a yellow toned light color, but other than that, it's like
have they seen these fruits? Do they know what these look like?
I really so want to try Inglot. I so want to like them. I so wanted to see them do well, because I don't know how well they're doing. I really, really do. Like, I really do. But this ain't it, really.
Next one.
I
hate you. You know who you are, because a few of you tagged me in this. And I think it's like this is, again, attempts to trigger me. This is King Beauty Shop, QING, the You're So Chic palette. There's like 107.
You're so chic? Is that what you said? You're so chic?
And I love how they've put it out, and they've already said like it was $60 and it's down to $45 now. And I always find that funny when a brand comes out with something and decreases the price straight away. Like, it's different if it's in a bundle, then I can understand, but like, what? They are duping themselves? I mean, there's a whole row there of the same color.
This is like so bad that I don't like, do we need this much? Like, do we need this big of a eyeshadow palette?
Oh, she's finally here. I'm reading the caption. Who was waiting
Finally! Nobody's waiting for this, sweetie.
Although,
nobody.
I'm just gonna...
Oh no.
To hear me out. If this was £25 on Amazon, I would buy it as a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
to review it.
I wouldn't still buy it. I hate these huge palettes with the small pans and like
I kind
million
of
colors.
agree with Rebecca a little bit here in that if the price was right, I would buy it, but I would buy it for a child.
I mean, I am a massive kid.
Yeah.
So I would buy it for me to, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, you never know, but I would buy it to trash it verbally on my channel and enjoy it.
Yeah.
This just reminds me of every AliExpress palette that has those little pans and million colors, has no pigment, nobody wants it. No.
This is House Lab. I have hated that I have been seeing more lip oils, but also those pH balms, because anytime you see a pH balm, spoiler alert, irrespective of what color they are in the tube, they're going to end up being pink on the lip. That's just what they do. That's what pH formulas do. And they are, by the way, saying that they have 5 shades, but if you see them swatched, they all look the same. Why? Because they all turn pink. And here's the kicker. They're asking for $24 for that. For one, not for all of them, for one of them.
That tiny packaging. I don't understand. Like, I would never buy this. Never.
I'm really questioning how much Lady Gaga has to do with any of this.
Because she even use lip oil.
Yeah. Because when this brand came out initially, I was like, this could be interesting because she has an out there makeup style. She's not afraid to like push the boundaries. And I was like, okay, this could actually be legitimately interesting. And this is what we're getting.
And you know what bothers me the most is the likes of Rare Beauty, who's doing so fantastic. People, I mean, I'm annoyed that I can't get a hold of it easily, who are clearly doing really well and are bringing out some decent stuff. You know, obviously headed up by Selena Gomez. And then you've got House Labs, who again, you know, Lady Gaga has a huge fandom. This is just super disappointing to me. Like, obviously, I work in beauty. I sell Fenty as well quite a lot. And after the, you know, absolute knockout that Fenty Beauty was, however you feel about their products, this just feels lackluster.
Phoned in.
Yeah.
This next one, can I be 100% honest? I did not think this was the brand that it was. I thought this was Violet Voss when I saw the actual packaging. But this is actually, believe it or not, Linda Hallberg. And this is their color palette, and it's coming out on April 23rd. So as you're watching this, it's already out, and I'm sure it's really expensive.
I think this is a little too late for the brand. This has been waited for such a long time from Linda. She does like a really pretty like colorful makeup looks, and all she has brought out is one colorful like palette and just neutrals. I think this is just a little too late. If she would have brought out this like 2 years ago, it would have been a great hit. But now there's so many like rainbow palettes. Every brand has it. It's like I would like to support. I like Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. I do like the products that I have from her brand, but I just have this already.
And speaking of too late, oh my sweet merciful Zeus. Right, this has come back from the dead. This is Morphe's 35 oh no. Is all I can say. They've apparently added 11 shades, 11 new shades. 11 new shades where? You could get rid of half of that palette and you would still create the same amount of looks out of it. It is absolutely atrocious.
Is this like for people? Like, is this like I'm honestly like interested. Is this for some people like this is like, oh my god, that's such a pretty palette. I want it, like I need it in my life. Do you like just like I can't wrap my head around people. This looks
like someone else nursing like a poo chart or like a urine chart.
Yeah.
Or something it's like that, like healthy urine or whatever.
I was more thinking about the scale of your toast or your tea.
Yeah, it's just not. It's. are these people for real? And to call it supernatural glow.
And it's really interesting because they've had such a dramatic week with the whole JC of it all. And then they come out with this, and it's like...
They should have thought, like, you know what, we've had enough heat this week. Let's not release absolute garbage. What in the fresh hell? What? I mean, like, what a week for me to come back. What a week.
Yeah, and also, like, they're like neutral palettes. You can do them good. You can do them in the way that even me, who's not that interested in neutrals, is like, oh, that's a nice palette. I would maybe want to buy it if I could do something with that. But this, I'm like, like, do someone really want this? Like,
you know what? And okay.
Oh no.
Hear me out. If I owned the original 3502, I don't. I gave it away. If I owned it, this is the sort of thing that, as somebody that does YouTube, maybe I would buy this stupidly to compare the two.
I don't think it's not even worth it.
Or if I got, like, if someone was on PR, I would watch it just out of interest. Like how you can't look away from a car crash.
Yeah.
But you know, beyond that, are we not past this? Are we not beyond this? I'm not saying that everything needs to be colour, but I know for a fact, as someone that wears much more neutrals than either of you two, that neutrals can be done so much more interesting than this.
Then we have Trixie Cosmetics, and this is the Bottle Blonde collection. So there's a 12-pan eyeshadow palette. It's $48. Hater lip gloss, the I'm Baby lip gloss, the High Ponytail lip gloss, press-on lip gloss, they're all $16. The Bottle Blonde accessory pack, $16. A pink handheld mirror for $26. And you can get the Bottle Blonde PR box, which includes all of that, and behind-the-scenes Polaroid, apparently, from their campaign, for $150. And apparently they also have a scrunchie set. So
why is she coming out product like every month now?
Yeah, there's a lot coming out.
It's like this is the third launch in this year.
Yeah.
And we're
only in
4 months in this year.
I'm more interested in trying kimchi, really.
Yeah.
Me too.
Than this. Don't get me wrong, this is nice. This is right up my street. This is very Rebecca color scheme. You know, but
$48 though.
Yeah, that's very expensive. I have enough, like, I know I've just got an eyeshadow palette for my birthday from you guys, and I know that I'll get, I'm pretty sure the Beauty Bay box that got delivered from Andrew looks awfully melt shaped, you know, and I'll be buying Lois's new palette, that I really want to be able to, you know, give time to other things. But this, you know, if I could buy it, of course, it just isn't quite enough. However, I would like to own something like a mirror from the brand. Like, I love Trixie. I really like her, and I want to encourage the brand, especially if she's taking it in an interesting direction, would be great. You know, I'd like to see her really go for it. I really want someone to push Jefferson out of the you know, out of the market, to push boundaries, push packaging boundaries. And it would be nice if it could be Trixie or Kimchi or so. I know they don't have the same amount of money as he does, but I'm just throwing it out there that I support the brand, but this isn't a release for me.
Yeah, that's fair. This is
merciful. Choose.
Exactly. I mean, this is Be Perfect, and this is the perfect storm. Is it? Is it really? There's nothing perfect about this. It's £16.95, which I guess Yeah, but who is this meant to fit? Like who?
Not me.
Medium skin tone. You can wear this if you're anything else. You can't.
Okay, I will say that if this is for medium skin tones, it ain't me. This is
No.
for fake. This is for I'm gonna say it. This is for fake tanned people.
Yeah, because
not
even if you
a
look at
natural
the
medium skin tone, it's too warm.
yeah, because
This
if
is
you look
not
at the
for
shade
me.
Enlightened, that
Mhm.
gives you a clue as to who this is made for, and that it's not.
Yeah, and the highlight shade, the bronzer, like, and even someone commented on the post saying like, oh, are you gonna do like different like skin tones, like for light skin, medium, like etc. And they said, oh, we're just able to do one of each formulas in this palette, but keep lookout for new releases. Like, yeah, you can do one formula on each palette, but make this inclusive. This is like, I thought we were over this. This is not gonna suit
But
if you're fair.
This is Be Perfect, which is a big enough brand, right? Let's face it, they have some amount of resources. Let's be real. Can we talk about Lethal Cosmetics and the fact that they came out with a face palette not that long ago that was actually, honest to God, inclusive? That was the most innovative face palette I have seen in a long time, and I think they're one of the they're one of the last ones that I have seen in terms of face palette that has actually made me kind of go, oh.
I don't want all skin tones in one palette. For the record, I don't want all skin tones in one palette.
Oh, that's
me neither.
I just want to see, like, because this doesn't work. However, I'm very well aware that the three of us are complaining about something being too dark for us. Like, that's, very well. I hear myself.
I'm like, I don't think it's too dark. I think it's too dark and too light. It's not gonna fit the darkest darks, and not gonna fit the lightest lights. It's only gonna fit a really small person.
It's even if they made it that slight bit paler. No, it's not even about the saturation. It's about the tone. It's so warm. It is so warm, and I like an orange blush. Not blush, bronzer. I actually like the look of the blush. But a part of me, I am a Be Perfect stan. I own a lot of Be Perfect items, like more than like the regular sort of person does. And part of me is still like super tempted, but I know that would be such a stupid move from me to be like, I'll literally have to be like this into the pan to use the bronzer and be like, kind of on my blush, like, oh.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, why just one?
Yeah, why come out with one palette that only suits one skin tone?
Yeah.
Color pop. Oh my lord. Well, I did just say my money is safe. I like
not safe.
Not so safe. They're $10 each, and they have these 5 different 5 pans, and they're so pretty. You know I'm looking at High Society, the green one.
And these are not the same as the 9 pans before, because people have been saying that. I'm glad that I can't see any pressed glitters, I don't think.
Yeah.
I am sick of them putting on pressed glitters and things, but every single one of these
beautiful
is for me.
Like the peach one is not for me, and maybe the pink one, but I would get all 3, like the green, blue, and purple. Like those look so, like the tones and everything of those. I'm like, they're stunning.
Oh, this next one. Okay, I'm gonna say I quite like this. Over the years, many makeup brands have kind of taken Marilyn Monroe for inspiration, but they have just put her picture onto things, and it has made not a lick of sense. Like, the tones that they've used don't make sense. But Besame, who are really good for taking inspiration and actually like executing it well, they have done a Marilyn Monroe collection. And part of what I think is really good about this is the lipsticks that they have come out with are genuine shades that she would have worn, like in films and like in photographs. So I think they've done really, really well. They've also made sure that the packaging does hark back to that time and that, old school Hollywood glam.
Yeah, I'm so interested by Besame. It is my dream to like own like something of theirs one day. I love the aesthetics. It would be such a collector's piece for me. I just really, I'm just clicking onto the information. Like the eyeshadow quad based on colours found in a makeup case. Like the packaging is beautiful. Yeah, just so stunning. Like I'm sure
like,
it's gonna be expensive, but yeah.
I don't like any of the shades of the lipsticks. The packaging is cute, but I'm like, I just don't think it's.
Yeah, it makes sense though if you look at Marilyn Monroe. You can see.
Yeah, but this is just not for me. I'm like, it doesn't excite me in any way.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I like it. I think it's cute. I don't think I'd get it, but I do respect that they've clearly done their research and they haven't just kind of gone, oh, we have something in production anyways, let's just put Marilyn's face onto it so we can make a quick buck. So I respect that. I think that's pretty
very
good.
well thought out. Very well thought out.
And then the last thing we're going to talk about, this was just revealed in the last couple of minutes before we sat down to film. This is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and she's come out with a whole chunk of stuff. It's the Prep and Set collection. There's a Prep Starter Hydrating Under Eye Primer for $24, a Bake and Brighten Under Eye Powder for $29, a Face It All Brightening and Setting Palette for $39, and the Last Act Translucent Setting Powder for $29. And apparently it's going to be available from May 6th on their website.
I have nothing necessarily nice to say. I don't think that like this is the clearest picture. I don't understand why she like releases. I hate her aesthetics so much, like of her packaging and things. Sorry, I'm looking on Instagram in case anyone's watching.
Yeah, I'm just opening this up.
But for me, I don't really get it. Like it reminds me of KKW, that it's not a compliment. I don't know. I so am rooting for Jaclyn. I'm so rooting for her. I don't know why. Not like she's an underdog or anything. I don't know why I'm rooting for her. But meh.
I'm going to say the same thing that I said about Be Perfect. Where's the inclusivity when we look at the face palette?
Yeah.
So that's it in terms of the stuff that we actually want to talk about. We are now onto the lightning round. So the stuff that is just worth brushing over. So we have Mermaid Salon, and they have this Bad Apples palette. It is $49.95 Australian. Glam Shop have a finishing face mist. Muse Magic have the Magical palette, which is $25, and the Dawn palette, which is the same price. We have Lorac then, and they are apparently coming out with a volumizing mascara, and it is $22.
Just comment that I think Holy Lash is a bit of a disrespectful name.
Yeah, it's not a
Why?
This is Forthray, and they have their Detox Sesh Purifying Cleansing Wipes and their Refresh and Reset Face Wipes set. So one is $12 and the other one is $14.
So expensive.
The less
my
I
face
say on
wipes
this,
are like
€2.
Not even €2.
Yeah. It's best that you don't get me into this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but trash and what in the fresh new hell is
expensive trash. They also have their Feather Effect Brow Styling Wax, and that is available as in from today. We have Crypt Fairy, who have collaborated with Slayfire. So they have this little collaboration, which includes handmade earrings, and you get a Fairy Fire glitter gel. Apparently the set is $30. Kaja Beauty have a heart-shaped makeup sponge for $12. I don't get it. How is that going to work?
So cute.
That was about to be a hear me out there, because this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It's so cute.
No. Need it. Terra Moon have a lot of stuff coming out, and a lot of them are pre-orders. So the first thing that we have is the grey-based multi-chrome bundle for $68. They then have the Galaxy Sparklers bundle for $32. They then have the black-based multi-chrome bundle, which is 3 different shades for $51, or you can get all of them together. So all of the previous ones we've just talked about, which is the April releases bundle, for $169. Then have a new brand. It's called Scrandy Beauty, and it seems they have like some contour sticks, and they have some what they've called lip sauce. Ugh, hate that name. We then have Beauty Bar Baby. They have 17 iridescent multi-chrome shadows, like shadow flakes, and then they have 2 new pressed multi-chrome eyeshadows, and they are $17.50 each. Hollow Taco have a new pastel collection, so you can get them for $14 each, or of course you can get them, all 7 of them, in a limited edition collector's box for $98, meaning that you don't save any money at all. Titmouse are coming out with their own lip balms. So these are completely vegan, they're natural, and they are £4.50, and they come in 5 different flavors: mango, watermelon, coconut, hazelnut, and vanilla latte. So then the next thing we have is Bobbi Brown, and this is they've called it their pink glow, but then you look at the palette and you're like, wait, what?
Brown is right.
It's terrible. We then have We Makeup, and they have their new lengthening mascara. It is €20 and it's available for pre-order. Las Granuda Cosmetics, and they have their Lucy Love complete limited edition. So apparently there are 3 different styles of lashes. They are $12 each, with the exception of one, which is $11, and an eyeshadow palette for $29.99. X&O Cosmetics have collaborated with MUE Cupcake Unicorn Sparkles, and they have this palette which is $29.99, and each of the shades is basically something to do with birthstones. Babyface Lashes have the Motherhood collection. They have a 10-piece eyeshadow brush collection, and they have a 16-pan palette, and that's coming out from April 26th.
Why does the palette look so skewy? If you look at the pans, right?
Yeah, they don't look right. We then have Darling Doll Cosmetics, and they have the Cyber Babe LED eyeshadow palette, and apparently includes an LED light mirror. So I suppose that's handy for if you're traveling with it.
That's cute.
I love it.
Yeah,
the color story of this is nice.
Yeah, I like
the swatches though.
Don't look great. Yeah.
No.
We then have Beautonomy Official, and they have the Julie and the Phantoms inspired palette, and that is £24.99. We have Helva Chicana Cosmetics, and they have the Trip Out collection. So the eyeshadow palette is $30.99. It includes 1 3D pressed glitter, 3 matte neutral colours, 9 matte bright colours, and 2 duochrome holographic colours. They have the High Shine pack, which is 3 pack lip gloss, which is $9.99, and they have 2 different styles of lashes, which are $8.99 and $10.99 respectively. Notorious Artistry have the Notorious eyeshadow palette, $31.99. Press Play Beauty and their Love Games eyeshadow palette, and that is already out. The L&B Boutique and Cosmetic have their All Over My Face palette, and
I couldn't wait for you to say it. I'd already clicked on and I was like,
but here's the thing, this is also a brand that has the Schoolyard collection and things like Logan's pencil box, and I'm so confused. But they also have like the Sex Codes eyeshadow palette. They're a brand that are very confused about
Too Faced. Is that you? Too Faced?
The blush palette isn't bad, but other than that, I would never buy those skirts.
We then have Gamer Glam Cosmetics, and they have the Game Over controller. It's a limited edition eyeshadow palette, and it's $28. Isla Cosmetics, and this is their Island Girl eyeshadow palette, and it is $25 US. You'd know we're not quite over 420 and April yet, because we do have some cannabis themed palettes. This is the Lab Cosmetics, and they have their cannabis eyeshadow palette. It is apparently inspired by medical cannabis, and it's $32.99. Then we have the Bestie Gang collection, and this is their Stay High Smoked Out eyeshadow palette. And again, this is another 420 thing, and it is $29.99.
That is hideous.
Yeah.
That is just really awful.
It's getting worse.
Wow, oh my holy hell.
Yeah, and then we have the obligatory cannabis-shaped eyeshadow palette, which offends me in every way. This
We
is
talked about that,
cosmetics.
yeah.
So there's an eyeshadow palette for $45, a highlighter palette for $40, whipped highlighters, which are $20 each, and 3 lip glosses, which are $10 each. OMFG Cosmetics have a new highlighter. It's sativa pressed. They have a hybrid pressed highlighter, and they have an indica pressed highlighter. So
scented with a light, sweet, smoky scent. No, thank you.
Proper Fix Cosmetics have added 4 colors to their matte liquid shades, and they are $12 each. We have Froggy Cosmetics and their new Rainforest eyeshadow palette, and it is $30. 2 shades look exactly the same. Hermes have a silk blush powder, $77 in 8 very inclusive shades. They have the tinted lip balm, $67, a blush brush for $100. One. And
that's affordable.
Yeah.
Because we talked about a blush brush, which was like $400 last week. So this is a steal.
Okay, let's not get me started. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Happy thoughts. We then have Paul and Joe Beauty, and they are coming out with a soothing oil and a soothing gel. Alien Cosmetics have their All I Ever Wanted eyeshadow palette, and they have a pre-order up now. We then have I Glammed Up and their new Glam Brush collection, so it's 12 brushes, and they're available now. We have Tammy Tanuka, and there are some new singles available. So it's primarily neutrals, but I think they look really pretty.
Those look so pretty, those orangey, like,
I like the look of
and the cool tones ones.
I've seen quite a few things from Tammy Tanuka over the last couple of weeks, months, etc. But I've kind of gone.
I have my eyes are.
Yeah.
Yvette Beauty then are releasing their mint tinted glosses. So they are 7 shades and they're $4 each. We have Vive Cosmetics and they're releasing their My Tinted Lip Balms. We have NARS. And believe it or not, this is new. This is their Taj Mahal eyeshadow quad.
Can I just say, how dare they call this after my favourite blush of theirs? This is not representative of how beautiful that blush is. How dare they not put... And just, come on now.
Yeah. We then have Huda, and Huda is coming out with the travel size version of their Baby Bake Loose Powder for $23.50, and it comes in 6 shades. Actius Luna Cosmetics have their Actius Luna eyeshadow palette for $28 and a travel companion brush set for $28, and you can bundle them together for $50. Be Beautiful Cosmetics have their Sunset eyeshadow palette. That's available now. Reminds me quite a bit of the Norvina Pro.
Yeah.
We have Asgard Queen Cosmetics, and they have their Nerthus Temple eyeshadow palette, and it's available now for $26. Tom Ford is releasing their best-selling liquid lipstick in the shade 03 in a limited edition red case. Vonga Beauty have new matte liquid lipsticks, and they come in 5 different shades. Blood Babe Cosmetics, who have collaborated with Fright Cosmetics, and they have 2 different lipsticks. Lunatic Cosmetics are releasing their Timeless palette. No, it's round.
I'm so interested again in Lunatic. Let's face it, this is a very Rebecca makeup colour scheme. Like, come on, it is. But why is it round?
Yeah, that's driving me nuts. We then have ZC Cosmetics, and they're collabing with Palace Identity to release their Memories of Tang collection. Apparently, you can get those on Madage Beauty London's website, and they're a UK brand. We also have Folklore Beauty, and they're releasing their Stay Max Lip and Cheek Tint. Again, you can get them on Madage Beauty London if you are interested.
Amazon.
Ineffable Beauty have a new lip kit, and it has a lip gloss and a black liner that can be used on both lips and eyes, which is a bit odd, but there you go. $13.98. Sakura Moon Beauty, and they're releasing their hemp seed facial serum, and it's apparently vegan and cruelty free. Bare Beauty, they have quite a few things coming out. There's a 21 shade eyeshadow palette, there's 3 different highlighters, there's 6 velveteen liquid lipsticks, which by the way are in very interesting colors. We then have 2 sets of styles of lashes, a 15-piece brush set, 2 sprays, and a Pride fan. And by the way, some of the proceeds from sale, it's part of their quad equality collection will go to the Minus 18 youth charity in Australia that helps younger individuals in the LGBTQIA plus community. We then have Ofra Cosmetics, and they have a new highlighter. It's in the shade Mother Earth, and it was available on Earth Day, which is today as we're filming. Sunday Riley have a new light-hearted broad spectrum SPF 30 daily sunscreen, and it is $35. Boundless Beauty Cosmetics, and they have a 10-piece brush set with a carrying case for $35. That's available from the 30th of April. Victoria Beckham Beauty are releasing their bronzing brick duos, and she's coming out with 5 different duos, and they're going to be available from the 4th of May. Iconic London is releasing their sheer bronze bronzer, $25, and it comes in 6 shades.
I'm very interested in that.
Me
actually.
too.
I love a cream bronzer. It's been massive for me. I wear it every day. So
also, they have a very, very deep bronzer in there.
And I think that this is actually, even though there's not loads of shades, I think its spectrum is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I am so interested. I know it's
they have cream blushes in that same kind of formula and package, and so
yeah,
I think it's a good release for them.
Yeah, I'm super interested actually.
We then have For Art's Sake, and they have their Ziggy eyeshadow palette, and it's basically inspired by Ziggy Stardust, and it is $26. Lara Lush Cosmetics have their Como La Flor eyeshadow palette and lip gloss. It's apparently limited edition, and it's available now. 4 of the colors are the exact same in that palette.
Yeah.
Just to alarm you.
Yeah, no.
Vanny Cosmetics have 32 new single eyeshadows. They're apparently vegan, cruelty free, and they are made in Canada. Give Them Lala Beauty and 2 new cream cushion lipsticks in Take It Off and Wild One, and they are available now. This is Sparkly's Glitter Gloss, and this is their Volcanic Fallout Classic Gloss in a tub.
It looks so horrible on the lips.
Tub.
Okay, time for me to bring up the mug.
No.
I think
Rebecca, stop it.
I think it looks beautiful. Over like a dark brown lip. Oh, I love it. I would wear the fuck out of that.
I don't hate the colour. My issue is that it's in a tub.
I mean, I don't wear lip gloss unless I'm filming off of Instagram at the moment anyway. I will leave the house in a balm, like a tinted balm or a lip balm. But, you know, I love it.
Glossier have their new cleanser concentrate, and it is $20. About Face Beauty, which was the brand by Halsey, they are coming out with a new limited edition collection called Day Tripper. So there's a matte fluid eye paint, and then she also has light lock lip glosses. Even Kate makeup experts have some new matte lipsticks, and they are coming in 5 different shades. We have Riza lashes, and they are releasing their Smoke and Mirrors lashes, and that is $30 for 5 pairs. Magical Makeup UK is releasing another duochrome eyeshadow, and that is available now. LA Girl Cosmetics have 2 new palettes, and they are $15.99 each. There's Good Times and Tan Lines, and there is Under the Palm. Clumsy Beauty Shop are releasing their 1,000 Stars palette. Creature Cosmetics Labs, and they have their Revenge of the 80s eyeshadow palette. Cash Beauty have their Sculpt Collection Part 1, and it's a 12-piece brush set stored in a luxury faux leather drawstring bag, and it's $84.16. We then have Glam Doll Cosmetics, and they have their long-lasting concealer. So there's apparently a matte version and a hydrating version, $20 each. Then we have I Glammed Up, and they have their Lip Appeal collection, and there's 3 matte liquid lipsticks. Lashes de Mariposa Cosmetics, and they're coming out with their Latina Pride collection. So it's apparently going to include some new lash styles, glitter set, that sort of thing. This one is terrible. This is Base Blue Cosmetics. The handles are terrible, absolutely terrible. And they have called this their IVF collection.
I can't even speak about this because I'm just so offended.
Like, it's so bad. This is not something that you make a collection on, and they've tried to kind of claw it back by saying 10% of all proceeds from the sales will be donated to Fertility Within Reach, a non-for-profit organization.
No,
but
also, what? I'm sorry, I don't like the sound of a whatever organization called Fertility Within Reach. Fuck off.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I think
offended.
this is a tasteless tasteless collection. We then have Metamorphosis BF, and they have some new matte liquid lipsticks. They're $8.99 each. We have Rebecca's favorite, some wet liners. That's right. So this is from Glisten Cosmetics. There are 6 split pans and 6 singles, and they're available now. We have Flawless Cosmetics, and they're coming out with 2 different quad play palettes. They're $26.99 each. Beauty Creations have a Flawless Stay Powder Foundation, so it's apparently medium full coverage, and it's $10.
Elena, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, if that's like a good one, like as good as like MAC Fix, like MAC Studio Fix powder, like that would be really good.
Yeah,
really
Elena,
good.
for the love of God, please.
Yeah. If you would, Elena, do your duty.
Yeah. Then apparently Beauty Bay, as we're filming this, by the way, we don't have any images, but they are apparently coming out with some brow products. So there you go. They will be available now as you're watching. And finally, we have Shared Planet, and they have these liquid pigments. They can apparently be used as lipstick, blush, or as shadows, and they are $16 each. That's it in terms of the new makeup releases and the lightning round. So we are now on to sneak peeks, lads. Strap on in. You know there's a few things to chat about.
Strap on.
Strap on in. Just strap in. Don't strap on in. But or do. You know, I want you to do. You do what you want to do in your own time.
I mean, kind of interested.
I've had worse offers.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. So yeah, in terms of the sneak peeks, we have Yves Saint Laurent, and they're coming out with 2 sets of products. So there's lipsticks and there's tone up color correctors. I'm kind of interested in this next one. This is Sugar Drizzle Polish, and this is an all duochrome eyeshadow palette.
If this is not ridiculous, this could be the palette that I was talking about, like that I want one that's all duochromes or something. This could be it for me.
The shades of that are particularly speaking to me, because I like deep colors, like jewel toned colors. So that's for me. I like it. There are Bunny Buns highlighters available in 4 shades.
Loads of people have been coming out with these exact packaging with exact damping in 4 shades.
Yeah, and it's private labeling.
I've almost bought them off a couple of like indie brands recently. Then I was like, they're all the same.
Well, they all have same supplier.
Very
private labeling or
there's something odd going on there. We have Libalula Beauty Cosmetics, and they have their Summer Sun eyeshadow palette, which is coming out sometime in July, and they have their Glow Like Goddess, a new glitter quad, which is apparently coming soon. We have Crystal Fairy Cosmetics and their Changeling eyeshadow palette, which is $22.22. We have YCH Cosmetics, and it's apparently a cruelty-free and vegan beauty brand based in the US, and that's coming out soon. Clarity Cosmetics is coming out with some new loose pigments. Mamacita Cosmetics is also coming out with a new loose pigment stack. They seem to be quite pastel in colour. We then have Lancome, which are releasing their L'Absolute Rouge Drama Matte Ink in 4 different shades. We have Indica Boutique Beauty, and they have their Bowie-inspired makeup. What's going on? Because we had a Ziggy Stardust palette from For Art's Sake Cosmetic. I don't know. Anyways, there's like a highlighter palette, there's a mirror, all that sort of stuff apparently coming out. We then have Peachy Queen Cosmetics, and they have a new blush palette, and that is coming sometime in May. I like the shades on that. I think it looks pretty. Creature Cosmetics then are apparently cooking up something awfully terrifying, whatever that is. I think it's probably a cake liner palette. Yeah, well, that's what I think it might be. We then have Annoy Cosmetics, and they have some new lip glosses coming out. Tom Ford are releasing some duo blush compacts in 2 different versions. We then have Beauty Marked Cosmos, and they have 4 different shades of Royal Liquid lipsticks. So
I like the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging is beautiful. Hang on. You guys used to have a massive go at me about cutesy things, and other people like the heart sponge and stuff like that. Are people getting on board with my love of cutesy packaging? No?
2021 has been a hard year. People are seeking refuge where they can.
It is April.
We're only a third of the way through the year. It's very upsetting. So then we have 1999 makeup, and they're coming out with a plumping primer. Chantecaille is coming out with some sort of a skincare product, so you know it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Boundless Beauty are coming out with some sort of a new eyeshadow palette. We then have Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, and this is their new wave collection. Adept Cosmetics have their new Kodan eyeshadow palette, and that's coming out at some point, and these are the swatches from it. They look beautiful, lovely. Yeah. Divina Cosmetics are coming out with a Halo Moon collection sometime in May.
Do you like any Divina?
I do.
They're lovely. I thought you would. Yeah, is it worth it?
Yeah, it's nice. Then we have Glamlight, and they're coming out with something new. I'm assuming
those swatches.
I am so desperate to try something from Glamlight.
We then have Coley Cosmetics, and they are releasing 30 new single shadows, and they're going to include some foiled shadows and also some duochromes and some multichromes. Beauty Marked Cosmetics, and they're coming out with some matte liquid lipsticks. It's Belle Cosmetics, and they have a lilac pigment in the shade Heaven Dust.
That looks so pretty.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. You know, I feel that purple.
Yeah, and then the very last thing that we have to talk about is Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and they have some new sparkly multichromes coming soon.
Beautiful.
Glaminatrix will be super expensive to get here, though.
Yeah,
right?
That's the thing. I have to say, I think the stuff that I'm most interested in is probably the stuff that is being sneak peeked.
Yeah, me too. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there you go, guys. That is it. You know the drill. Do follow these lovely ladies if you haven't already. Go check them out. I'll have all the links down below. But that is it. That's the end of the video. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. That's it. That's the end of the video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.